The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by
Mingy Beef Jerky,
P-Rats, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Crown Trophy, Sutherland Chevrolet, Prep Spin, Double Dogs, and by UK Sports Medicine.
Hello, I'm Gary Ball, your host of the Scholastic Ball Report. As always, we have a feature from WKYT from around the state. The Roberts Insurance Team of the Week, the girls basketball team from Lexington Christian Academy. From Nicholasville, we have the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week with some great sports action. The Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week, Paul Lawrence Dunbar girls swim team member Mayor Sani. But we know what you want. You want the best highlights in the state of Kentucky. Brian Milam, Lee K. Howard, and Lindsey Goff.
They call it the Holy War here in Lexington, separated by just a mile and some change. Lexington Catholic and Lexington Christian has been a one-sided rivalry as of late. Catholic has won 13 in a row over LCA, but regardless, always a good crowd for this one. Opening minute of the game, LCA's Hagen Preston using the window for the three. That'll please their fans. They're in Hawaiian shirts tonight. Lexington Catholic's first bucket is a short corner jumper by Miller Williams. His fans in the camo, they're loving it too. LCA's Kenyatta Harge is a defensive lineman on the football field, but he can bury a triple on the basketball court. He'd finish with 15. Next trip for the Eagles. Harge using that big body for the bucket. LCA in front by 6, but Catholic kept the points coming. Nice pass to Owen Kennedy. Easy 2 there. Lexington Catholic pulls away for the 85-67 win.
The KHSAA held the draw today for the boys and girls Sweet 16 next month. And here are the first round matchups. Always exciting. Boys tournament tips off March 20th. The matchup that really stands out is the 11th region champion against the 8th region champion. That, of course, Central Kentucky teams. Big Crossing, the favorite, but there are plenty of contenders for that title. Woodford County could also be that team out of the 8th region. Day 2 of the lower half, March 21st. Region 9 matched up with Region 10. You got the 12th region facing the 7th region. Semifinals and championships are on the 23rd of March. Now the game times and for all these games are going to be set at a later date. Now let's take a look at the girls Sweet 16. That tips off a week earlier on March 13th. Here's the top half of the bracket. A few Central Kentucky teams in the mix there. The winner of the 8th region will get the winner of the 6th region. 11th region champ, maybe that's Franklin County, maybe that's Douglas. They would get the 13th region winner. And here's where the heavy hitters are on that second day. Region 10 is going to face Region 7. That's a potential matchup right there between the top 2 teams in the state, Sacred Heart and GRC. That could be a championship game if it wasn't drawn, though, in that first round. You also have the 12th region taking on the 9th. The quarterfinals are on Friday with the semifinals and championship on March 16th. All right, all that information can be found on the sports page at WKYT.com.
We want to welcome everybody back to the Scholastic Ball Report. This is William Warfield here with you, the King of Stream. Of course, I've got Coach Timmy Bradshaw with Lexington Christian Academy. To my right, we've got Gentry here. Tell me
Gentry Bertram.
Gentry Bertram. Why did I draw that blank? And then, of course, Claire Roberts here with us as well. Claire has been one of their big leaders here this season, along with Gentry Bertram. Claire, you just recently got your 1,000th point on the season. So congratulations on that. But Coach Bradshaw, talk to me about these two ladies and tell me what they mean to your team.
I mean, they're what we are. Like what you want, LCA girls basketball players to be. It's who they are. From their tenacity to the way that they support their teammates to the way that they challenge me and vice versa. It's exactly what you want in your leaders. You want them to be honest with you. You want them to lead your program. They're high character. I can't say enough about just the people that they are. It's more than just the basketball ability. Now they're good players, but they're even better people.
Gentry, you're a sophomore this year, doing outstanding things for your team. I noticed you do a lot of the hustle stuff out there for the team. It's no surprise to me. We saw you on the soccer field. We've seen you on the football field. You know, it just makes sense that you're here doing big things for the basketball team. So how's your sophomore season going?
It's going really good. Really good.
What do you like best about this season and your teammates?
We're all very together. We're all like-minded, and it helps us a lot on the court.
All right, Claire, so, you know, big junior season for you. A lot of accolades coming your way. You know, you're out there, one of the leaders on the team, of course, probably the leader if you had to choose up and down the roster there. But, you know, we talked about your 1,000th point. Just talk to us about this season and how LCA's kind of turned the program around, getting in that right direction, right?
I really don't want to take any credit. I mean, we've had good coaches and we've had great teammates. Just this program has come together as a group, and we're trying to figure out to do the betterment to really win the game. And I think, yes, we have some individual stuff going on, but there's nobody if we don't work together, and I think we've really improved that this season.
What are you guys best at, do you think?
Oh, geez, on the basketball standpoint, yes, we're good at many things, but seriously, we all just care and love for each other. And I think how much we love each other in the locker room, it shows on the court, and that's what brings us most of our success.
I know it's a smart team too, Coach. I mean, they're really good in the classroom as well. And, you know, I know we had, you know, Claire on the Scholastic Ball Report, you know, for GPA in the past here, actually this season. So just talk to us about how they get the job done, not only on the basketball court, but off of it as well.
Yeah, it's important, you know, obviously to be a well-rounded student athlete, and at LCA you get challenged in the classroom. You know, I didn't go here, I went to East Chessman, but right. I talked to the girls about that, and their workload and what they're demanded of is similar to that of a freshman and a sophomore in college. So they're getting prepared for whatever is next for them, you know, in college now. That translates to where their expectations are high in the classroom. It's the same for us on the court. I mean, you have a high basketball IQ. If you're smart in the classroom, that stuff translates to the sports and stuff that you play. So, I mean, these two are super bright in that department.
And here at LCA, I mean, the standard is high. I mean, academics priority here, but you're a great athletic school too.
Yeah, we are. And once upon a time, LCA girls basketball was. And these girls, as you commented on, they have banded together and brought back what we are. And I hope that people give them the accolation and just they deserve credit for what they've done. They've worked hard. They've stayed together, and what they're achieving so far is just, it's a testament to them and their hard work.
I think it's a testament to you too, Coach. You've done an outstanding job with this team, and you know, there for a while, you know, LCA had, you know, kind of went level on us, but now you guys are on the way up, and I know that's got to feel good for you and your team.
It does. I love competing at a high level, and I have competitors in our locker room who like to compete at a high level. So, you know, you start from, I would say, close to ground zero with this group, and they continue to get better every year, and they get to see the benefits of the work that they've put in. It's really, really gratifying to see them have success.
So, ladies, you know, there's been a championship team here at LCA that won it all. There's been Ollie Classic state champion as well for girls basketball. 3 of them, that's right. So, you all have the title, though, as best start in school history. How does that make you feel?
It's awesome. Amazing.
It's incredible. It's crazy to get those records and just know that we've accomplished those things. It really just shows that we're on the uprise, and that, yes, we had a few rough years, but it's only up from there.
So, I mean, like I said, sophomore season, junior season for you. You guys got this year to build on. You got next year to make really special. The future looks bright for LCA, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, absolutely. I'm excited for it.
Coach Bradshaw, just leave you here with final comments about your team this season and, you know, the future of LCA basketball.
Yeah, we have high expectations here now that we've slowly built up, and you know, we've gotten off to a really good start. We're going to finish strong here. We've got a few district games coming up. We get to host the district tournament here this year, so we've got 2 more district games where, you know, all of our goals are ahead of us. We set goals at the beginning of the year, and we're able to achieve those if we take care of business here in the next couple of weeks. So I'm excited to see them, just to go through that. We're in a unique position, but it's an opportunity that we're thankful for. And I would say this: it's this group that started it, and we have a young group behind them that's coming. So I'm really excited about the future of the program.
Future looks bright here at Lexington Christian Academy. That's why they are our team of the week here on the Scholastic Ball Report. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hello and welcome back to the Scholastic Ball Report as we honor the Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week. This week we have a swimmer from Paul Lawrence Dunbar, Maher Saini. Welcome in, Maher.
Thank you.
Let me ask you something. How did you get interested in participating in sports, any sport?
So actually, when I was 3 years old, my dad pushed me into a pool for a swim lesson. I was actually I was scared of the water. I was terrified of it, but he pushed me in. I had my first swim lesson, and I kept going back. And I loved the sport. I loved swimming every day. I've actually tried a lot of sports. So I've done tennis, basketball, soccer, ballet, not softball, but t-ball, and so. Swimming kind of stuck with me though.
Well, that answers my next question, because I was going to ask how you got in there, but you got in there because your dad got you in there. So that's fantastic. So right now, do you swim year round?
I don't swim year round for a club anymore because I decided I wasn't going to do that in college, at that level, but I do swim high school and I do summer swim. And then I'm also probably going to be a swim coach this summer.
Oh, that's great. So tell me what strokes you swim.
I swim breaststroke. That's my best stroke. I also do sprint freestyle.
Oh, that's great. And what do you, just give me a little, maybe a little bit about your best time or a personal best in breaststroke.
Yeah, my best time in the 100 breast is a 107.21. And in the 50 free, it's a 25.28, I want to say, or 25.
Wow. Yeah. So that kind of leads into my next question about setting personal goals for yourself. Do you do that for each meet, or do you do it to maybe for the year, for the end of the season, or kind of to taper for your big meets?
Yeah, I have short-term goals and long-term goals. Every meet I try to go faster than I did, or I try a different strategy. For my 100 breasts, I'll have a goal of doing 7 strokes, 8 strokes, 8 strokes, 9 strokes for 100 breasts. Or sometimes I'll want to go drop time from meet to meet. And then of course I have an end of the year meet at our state championship where I want to go as fast as I've been that year.
Well, it's kind of interesting because, stroke count is very important. A lot of people don't realize that. But in swimming, you don't want to take 5,000 strokes per lap. You want to try to make them long and effective. And it's interesting that you had a stroke count kind of goal that you wanted to do for each length of the pool. So I like hearing that. So let me ask you this. What is the best win that you've had so far in your swimming career?
I would say it's probably last year. It was either last year or the year before at the high school state championships. I hadn't beaten my breaststroke best time in over a year. And so my coach actually taught me this mental strategy because we figured out it was because I was too nervous before my race. And it was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you focus on 5 things that you can see, 4 things you can smell, 3 things you can feel, 2 things you can smell, and then 1 thing you can taste. And so I would just get in my zone before my race and I would focus on that. And then I would actually won my heat and I went a best time.
Fantastic. It's that mental aspect too, just getting yourself to calm down so you can do your best. Right. So I know the high school regionals are coming up here pretty soon. So who are the teams to beat in the region this year?
So yeah, Dunbar's won the past 16 years in a row, and so we lost.
So you're 18, one of them.
Yeah, no, we lost 18 seniors from last year, so it's going to be kind of a challenge this year. But right now, I would say we're trying to beat Catholic and Lafayette. Those our top 2 rivals.
Gotcha. So what's your favorite thing about being a high school swimmer at Paul Lawrence Dunbar?
I've always kind of liked high school swimming more than club swimming just because of the environment and the people. I feel like the social aspect is a lot more like, I don't know, there's a lot more fun on Dunbar, and like everyone knows each other more. And I feel like I didn't at first, like when the season started, because we had so many new faces, I didn't know like anyone that was new to the team, but I've gotten to know a lot of people because like I haven't missed a single Dunbar practice, which I'm proud of. And so I feel like it's just the environment and getting to know everyone and how tight everyone is.
That's great. Well, let's switch gears a little bit and talk about your academic accomplishments. You're a good student with a GPA of 3.9, weighted at 4.7, which is no easy task there. So do you have a favorite academic area or subject?
Yeah, my favorite academic area has to be science. Particularly anatomy is my favorite class.
Do you think being a swimmer helps you excel in the classroom?
Yeah, swimming and balancing school has taught me time management, something which I was not good at when I first started like high school in general. And so I've learned to manage my time a lot better through swimming, and I think it's definitely helped.
So do you have any plans for college? Do you want to continue swimming?
I do want to continue swimming, but at the club level, so it'll be more recreational and easier to balance. Yeah, so that for that, yeah.
Do you have any idea what you'd like to do in college or study?
Yeah, I want to major in neuroscience, so I plan on going on the pre-med track. I'm still undecided on where I'm going to go because I'm still waiting to hear back from a few colleges, but yeah, that's what I hope to do.
So are there any other interests that you have at Dunbar, clubs or activities or, things like that?
Yeah, I'm a part of like our senior executive board, so I've helped plan some events like homecoming, and we do Dance Blue. I'm also in like medical society because I'm interested in pursuing medicine, and I'm a part of like National Honor Society and like recycling club. So I try to stay engaged in extracurriculars as well. And I hope on doing the tennis team this year and trying something new.
Great. It's great. Getting out of your comfort zone. That's super. That's super. Well, thank you, Maher, for being on the Scholastic Ball Report today.
Thank you for having me.
That's Maher Saini, the Crown Trophy Scholar Athlete of the Week. We'll be right back with more on the Scholastic Ball Report.
Let's take a look at our Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week, and we go down to Nibrock, Corbin, Kentucky for this one. Pikeville and Corbin meeting for the first time in almost 17 years, and look at Kylie Clem off the inbounds play, the great Euro step to get around the defender and get the basket. Corbin would pull off the upset, beating the #1 team in the mountains 61-51. Kylie Clem, you are the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
Henry Clay has owned Tate's Creek to the tune of winning 25 in a row over the Commodores. The Blue Devils would start fast. Can't keep this guy open. Kason Brown hits the three. Game high 18 for him. Somebody would like to see A.J. Dixon in the highlights. What's coming right up, sir? He averages 8 points a game, but tonight he had 15, a team high 5 steals, and a team high 6 rebounds. The Commodores stayed close early. Dawson Garth led Creek with 11. That'll match his jersey number, but Henry Clay makes it 26 straight over the doors, 68-49 the final there. Douglas and Lafayette back on the Hamburg farm. The Broncos were the first out of the gate. Jake Mitchell, nothing but net on this one. He'd have 11 and 7 on the night. Yashiro Hurst drives inside, throws up the layup in traffic. It'll fall, but wait, folks, there's more. Hurst again. He had all but 2 of the Generals' buckets in the first quarter. Hurst with a game high 16. Avion Chelnut, Noah Jones. He hits the floater. It's a close one, but Douglas will take it 58-56. Let's jump over to the ladies of Lexington Catholic and Lexington Christian. Fourth quarter, Eagles are down 6. Claire Roberts pulls up from long distance. It's a 3-point ball game. Roberts had a team high 14. The Lady Knights go inside to Lydia Kennedy. The southpaw gets the floater to fall. 2 of her game-high 17 points. Off the inbounds, Catholic going to Kennedy again. This time it won't go. Marielle Chakat is there. The putback and the foul. Lexington Catholic gets a road win, 40-34.
Well, that's the show for this week. Special thanks to our Scholastic Ball Report team. Brett Spence, King of Stream, William Warfield. Joel Clace, the director, WKYT, executive producer, Bridget DeVries, and the WKYT sports staff, Brian Malum, Lee K. Howard, and Lindsey Gall. Follow the Scholastic Ball Report on social media for other ways to watch the show. That's the show for this week. And remember, for those you see and you don't see, keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report was sponsored by
Mingy Beef Jerky,
P-Rats, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Crown Trophy, Sutherland Chevrolet, Prep Spin, Double Dogs, and by UK Sports Medicine.